Good morning, students. Today we are going to see coordination number. What is coordination number? Coordination number is a characteristic of given space. That is, coordination number is defined as number of atoms, molecules or ion per unit cell. For example, coordination number of simple cubic unit cell is 1. Now how this 1 is come? Just see that. We know that in simple cubic unit cell, at 8 corner of your cube there are 8 atoms are present. But important thing is that atoms are spherical in shape. So only 12.5% portion of your atoms are inside the cube, while remaining portion is always outside of your cube. So 12.5% portion of your atom are inside of your cube. So each atom contribute only 12.5% portion which are inside your cube. So number of atoms at each corner is equal to 1 by 8. So there are total 8 corners and 8 atoms. So total number of atom is 1 by 8 multiplied by 8, that is equal to 1. So at 8 corners now we are going to see for face centered unit cell, face center cubic unit cell. So in face center cubic unit cell at 8 corner in 8 atoms are present. So number of atoms at each corner it is equal to 1 by 8. So there are total number of atoms at 8 corner is equal to 1 by 8 multiplied by 8, that is equal to 1. Now in face center cubic unit cell we know that there are 6 faces for your cube, and at every face there is one atom is present. So one atom which is present on each face contribute 50% of space which is occupied by atom. Why it is 50%? Because half portion of your atom are inside the cube while half portion is outside the cube, and that's why that 50% is written as half. So total number of atoms at 6 phases, there are 6 phases, that's why multiply half with 6. So total number of atom is 3 atoms. So total number of atoms per unit cell is equal to number of atoms at 8 corner plus number of atoms at 6 face. So 1 plus 3 is equal to 4. So in FCC coordination number is 4. Now calculation of number of atom in BCC. So at each corner number of atom is equal to 1 by 8. Total number of atom at 8 corner is equal to 1 by 8 multiplied by 8, that is 1. Now we know that in BCC type at the center of cube there is one atom is present. Since this atom is completely present inside the cube, that's why it's taken as a 1. So central unshared atom is equal to 1. So total per unit cell is equal to total atoms per unit cell is equal to number of atoms at corner plus central metal atom. So 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. Generally a short question is asked on this. They generally ask total number of atoms present in FCC type or BCC type unit cell. Now we are going to see Bragg equation. It is a very much important equation. There is sure short question on Bragg's equation in the exam. So Bragg equation is equal to twice d sin theta is equal to n lambda. How this equation is derived? Now we are going to see it. In 1933, Bragg derived a mathematical equation to determine distance between the two planes of the crystal lattice. This fundamental equation that gives the relationship between wavelength of X-ray, the interplanar distance in the crystal, and the angle of reflection is basically known as Bragg's equation. So just see this diagram. In this diagram, A, B, C are incident ray, D, E, F are reflected ray, and this is the surface of your crystal lattice. So, let a beam of X-ray of wavelength lambda falls on the crystal at glancing angle theta. Some of this ray will be reflected from upper plane at the angle of theta, while some of this ray will be absorbed and get reflected from the successive plane. Let we are going to draw OL and OM. This is OL and this is OM, which is perpendicular to incident and reflected beam. So they are making the angle of 90. So the difference in the path length of the waves reflected, it is always equal to LM plus NM. The waves reflected by different layer planes will be in a phase with one another if difference in the path length is equal to whole number multiple of wavelength. So we can write Lm plus Mn is equal to m lambda, where n is called as order of reflection. Value of m is from 1 to 3 up to infinity. But now we see that there are formation of two triangles L and O, and second triangle is O and M. These two triangles are congruent to each other. So we can simply write as Ln is equal to Nm is equal to On sin theta. But we know that this On, this is the point O and this is the point N, it is equal to d, small d, that is interplanar distance. So Lm is equal to Nm can be write as a d sin theta. If we put this value of Ln and Nm in equation number 1, we got Bragg's equation, that is twice d sin theta is equal to m lambda. This equation is basically known as Bragg's equation. Now, by knowing the value of theta and lambda, one can easily calculate d. And what is d? It is interplanar distance. So we are now going to solve numerical on your Bragg's equation. This is the important section. Generally numerical asks on Bragg's equation. What is the interplanar distance between one plane if the angle of first order, so value of n is given, first order reflection is at 19.08, so it is the angle, so it is the value of theta. So lambda is 1.54 Armstrong is given. So 1.54 Armstrong is converted into meter, so it is 1.54 10 raised to the power minus 10 meter. N is given, first order reflection. Theta is given, that is 19.08. So we have to find D. interplanar distance. So we know that Bragg equation is equal to twice d sine theta is equal to n lambda. Rearrange this equation. So d is equal to m lambda 2 sine theta. Put all the values, and when we solve this equation, we comes with 2.357 into 10 raised to the power minus 10 meter. Convert this into Armstrong. So we simply got 2.357 Armstrong. So interplanar distance value comes as 2.357 Armstrong. Now second numerical, calculate interplanar distance if the second order value of n is 2 here. Reflection maxima for a plane of NaCl crystal occurred at 17.02 angle degree. So it is theta value. Wavelength of X-ray is given, that is 0.578 Armstrong. So n value is 2, lambda is converted into meter by multiplying it with 10 raised to the power minus 10. Theta is equal to 17.02 Armstrong. Just put all the values in Bragg equation. Rearrange Bragg equation first for d. So d is equal to n lambda divided by twice sine theta. Put all the values, and after solving this, we comes with 1.9747 10 raised to the power minus 10 meter. If we convert it into a Armstrong, so it is simply 1.9747 Armstrong. Now we are going to see third numerical. Calculate wavelength of X-ray used for a crystal to produce second order diffraction of an angle 6.8 degree. The interplanar distance of the crystal is 322 nanometer. So n is given, second order reflection, so n is 2, theta is 6.8 degree given. Interplanar distance d is given, that is 322 nanometer. Convert nanometer into meter by multiplying it with 10 raised to the power minus 9, and we have to calculate wavelength, that is lambda. So according to Bragg equation, twice d sine theta is equal to n lambda. Rearrange this equation for lambda. So lambda is equal to twice d sine theta divided by n. 2 to cancel. Put all the values in given equation. After solving this equation, we comes with 3.812 10 raised to the power minus 8 meter, that is the value of lambda. Now calculate the angle at which second order diffraction will appear in X-ray spectrophotometer when X-ray of wavelength 1.5 Armstrong unit are used and interplanar distance is 4.04 Armstrong. So first of all, convert Armstrong into meter. So interplanar distance is given. So it is equal to 4.04 10 raised to the power minus 10 meter. Lambda is 1.5 Armstrong unit. Convert into meter, that is lambda is 1.5 into 10 raised to the power minus 10 meter. N value is given, that is 2. We have to calculate angle, that is theta. So we know that according to Bragg's equation, twice d sine theta is equal to n lambda. Simply rearrange equation for sine theta. So after rearranging and putting all the value, we come sine theta is equal to 0.3713. That's why theta is equal to sine inverse of this value. And after solving this, we comes theta value is equal to 21.795 degree. Now we are going to solve the next numerical. Calculate the angle at which the first order diffraction will occur in X-ray spectrophotometer when X-ray of wavelength 1.5 Armstrong are diffracted by the atom of crystal having interplanar distance d is equal to 4.06 Armstrong. So convert the value of interplanar distance into meter, lambda into also a meter. So it is 10 raised to the power 10 minus 10 meter. Theta we have to calculate, n is equal to 1. So according to Bragg equation, it is twice the sin theta and lambda. So rearrange this equation for sin theta, put all the values, we come sin theta is equal to 0.2857. So theta is equal to 22.29 degree. In our next class, we are going to see experimental determination of crystal structure by various methods. Thank you very much.